Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sehlake, also go by the name Rennie. If you are new, welcome. We do anything creative home living, from makeovers, renovations, DIYs, meal preps, shop with me videos, kind of like these ones, but slash home updates. So if that's your kind of content, please do subscribe. It's free of charge. If you're watching this on your television, just click the down arrow, and then on the right side of the screen there'll be a circle with my face on it. Click on that and then subscribe to my channel so you can be a part of this creative home living family. And if you are returning subby, welcome back, creative home living family. So today we're gonna go shopping for a bed for the guest room, because I am tired of being kicked out of my room every time I kick myself out of my room. My parents don't kick me out because I want them to be comfortable. So we're finally gonna go shopping for a bed for the guest room so we can start setting up the guest room for my parents. I say for my parents, but it's for any guests that I have, but they are my usual guests. So I'm gonna keep saying for my parents because they're literally the only guests that I get to have in my home, and I like to have in my home. So yeah, for the guest room. So let's go shopping. Let me just go over it. We're looking for a double bed. We're looking for a store that does deliver, because I don't want using a different delivery company to bring my bed, because then I struggle with their customer service, and also like they behave like they're doing you a favor, and that's what I don't like. And then even though you're paying, it doesn't make sense. And we need not firm, but maybe a medium firm. So like in between firm and plush. We need something along those lines. And then yeah, so let us get into this video, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you stay. And if you do enjoy it, please subscribe if you haven't. So let's get into this video.
We've got our own delivery crew.
Okay.
We'll come with a marked bed center vehicle. So if you're alone, it's fine. The guys will open it up and set it up for us.
All right. I'm looking for a double bed.
Base and mattress.
Yes.
This for there's motion, if there's somebody next to you.
And they're moving, I don't feel it. Okay.
Also,
that's nice.
Because it's a pocket, it gives you spine alignment and focus.
Okay.
And this one here for the opening session is doing for 8-2.
8-2.
Yeah, this one here.
All right.
If you don't want to spend that kind of money, you can look at this one here at 5-5 with a protector. But double will be the size.
The size.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be the double.
Okay. I feel like this is too firm. This is on the firm side or the?
This is for an acquired taste. I've got
Okay.
one.
Yes. Okay. Any other options?
Tell me, do you want me to go softer?
Let's
More or less in this comfort.
More or less in this comfort.
A little bit softer.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I feel it.
This one
Certainly.
here, looking at 7 for a double, so
For a double. Okay. All right, so their beds are very expensive. I wasn't expecting such price beds, but they're very comfortable. Like, I liked the medium firm one because I'm considering it's a meet in the middle for those who like firm beds and those who like plush beds. So yeah. The price was, the one that I liked was 7,000, but then she was able to get it down to 5,700 because I told her my budget is 5K, because I can't splurge a lot of money on a bed that's gonna hardly be slept on. It's gonna be slept on maybe 5% of the time throughout the year. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on a bed that's not really gonna be used, honestly, because my parents are the ones that use it, and my parents come through to Joburg, I'd say maybe 6 times in a year. I'm gonna move on to the next bed store I still have time, so I'm gonna move on to the next bed store, hear from them how much are they selling their beds, if there's anyone that I like. So now we've made our mark. 5'7" is the mark. The next beds need to be lower than 5'7", then we'll settle. If it's also like a medium, it's not plush, it's not firm, it's a meat in the middle. All right, guys, so I made a purchase. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I went to the bed shop and they had a double bed. It felt comfortable and it was retailing for 4,699, so it's below the budget. So I pulled the trigger and I bought it. It has a 2-year guarantee and a 10-year warranty, I think. But yeah, 577 was 700 rands out of my budget. If they could put it at 5,000, I would have certainly went with them, especially because the bed brand was Sehlake. This one, I'm not even sure about the bed brand, but I'm like, you know what, as long as it's comfortable, it's hardly gonna be slept on. So yeah. But anyway, I have a bit of a regret because you know how they say cheap buying is expensive buying? Right now it seems cheap. In the long run, I'm gonna end up needing another bed. That's the scary part. But then yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Morning. Yeah, we're having a late start to our day. I planned that I would wake up today and then we would start cleaning the horror looking room so we can move the items in the guest room into the horror looking room, make room, so that when the bed gets delivered, the room is ready. It's currently maybe 1, so we're like behind schedule by at least like 3 hours. Is because I am sick. But then I'm feeling a little spike of energy. It's not my usual energy, but it's a little. And thing is, I have a dilemma of my actual house is a mess. I don't count the other 2 bedrooms as part of my house because of the way they look. I'll show them to you guys shortly. My bin, I need to take out the bin. The sink is filled with dishes. You don't need to move closer to that. Overall, the house is not that bad. It is not that bad. Maybe the bathroom, I just need to sweep because my hair is all over the place. It's on the floor, it's on the sink, it's disgusting. So I just need to clean up. I have a bit of laundry, so my bed is covered in laundry, ideally. I'll show it to you, but then you guys would unsubscribe. Yet again, I'm about to show you something that's worth unsubscribing. So let's start here. Let me put my water down. Let's start here. This is gonna be the guest room. My tools are there. I moved the older TV stand in here. Don't ask me where this is from. It's from a headboard that we DIY'd, but we're gonna share it on my channel. Like, this is the mess in here. And you're missing the bigger mess, this one. My occasional chair is carrying all the bedding and the winter blankets. That don't just belong to me, they belong to my siblings. And is it rude to call your siblings to tell them, hey, come get your stuff? I don't know. But then, if you're still here, please do subscribe. Because what you're about to see now is the worst of the worst. Okay. Yep, this is a room in my house. And it's a lot. I just need to push. So I'm gonna quickly clean up, guys. And then we'll see what we do with the other rooms. I do have to run a couple of errands. I don't have groceries, so I still need to also sort out the grocery front. And I also need to get like a car part for my car. And what else? I need to go to Discount to buy toiletries because that's where I prefer buying my toiletries. So there is that aspect that I need to leave the house. And I think I should clean first, see how I feel, if I'm okay to go out in public feeling sick, and then we'll take it from there. So we're gonna start cleaning. Evening, guys. That's the time. I got more sick during the day, And then I figured if I'm gonna feel sick if I'm just sitting or laying down, might as well just do something. So remember this horror room? Yes, this is still a mess, but it's an organized mess. You can see the floor finally. How about that? That's my scrapboard, dowels, and all that kind of stuff. And then I shoved everything into the closet. I can close that up. So now there's finally space where we can finally move the items in the guest room into this room. Good morning, guys. I feel way better today. I am so excited because I can finally do what I need to do. All right, quick update. Ooh, it's not focusing. This is what we have going on. That's my donation pile. And then that is additional Checkers 60 and Woolies Dash stuff inside. So I'm gonna pack up everything. If I don't need those, I'm gonna throw them out because they're the main reason why this room gets messy. So yeah, I managed to clean up everything. See, it's not that bad. It's just this pile that's bad. I need to also donate my teddy bears because I don't sleep with teddy bears anymore. So I just need to donate them. Yeah. And then this I did last night, as I said. Today, we are going to clear out this room, move the stuff in here, but in a neat way so it doesn't look messy in here again and I get too scared to walk in here at night. But yesterday, I was so sick and tired. I was like, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to move this stuff. I'm going to clean this room just so I can move this in here. And then in the next home update video, you will see the bed coming in here. So I'm just gonna put a tripod and we're gonna move all of these items and clean out this room and then maybe clean the walls and stuff. Yeah, let's get into this video. But while I clean up all of this, I feel like it's a perfect time to catch you guys up on the stuff that I did in this room. For example, that future wall over there, we DIY'd there, but you never seen it on my channel. So this is a perfect time for me to take you through. All right, we carried out this DIY 2 years ago. Well, maybe over 2 years ago, but we'll just say 2 years ago for interest sake. This happened in 2022. So what we started off by doing in this bedroom is we painted the walls white. I always say if you want to update your home, refresh it. Paint goes a long way, and maybe changing your window treatment. So I cut in using white paint. This is endurance paint. It's very affordable. I feel like it's the most affordable white paint. And then as soon as the white paint, we were done painting the 3 walls white. As you can see, we swatched one of the colors that we want to test out on the accent wall that we want. And then once we work that out, what we're going to do is we actually taped out the accent wall because we don't want the accent color to bleed through onto the white walls that are on the sides. And we're going to be using this heck. I've seen many people use it. Drew from Lone Fox, I've seen Alexandra Gator use it. So before you paint an accent color, in order to have that crisp clean line, you want to go over the tape with the previous wall color, and then which is white. Obviously the one way is next to the color paint, if I'm making sense. And then we're going to use our accent wall color paint on top of the white paint once it has dried. That way when you remove the tape, it's going to be giving you a crisp line. And then if there's any bleed through, is a bleed through of the white paint onto the white walls and not the color paint. This is ancient traditional or ancient African. I'm not sure about the paint name. I will put it in the description down below once I get the name of the paint. This is what we went with. I was being bold because I'm used to neutral colors, you know, your beiges, your whites and all kind of stuff. But this was me going out of the box. And we're going to be using this material in order to add the wall molding onto the wall. Since this was 2 years ago, it was very hard to get proper wall molding. So what I did is I used this strip of cornice. If you guys are familiar with what cornice is, it's a piece that you put on the roof. And we're basically painting it and want to get into this DIY. Into the 45 centimeter mark, which is there. And then what I do is I give one pass of my saw just so I can have a guide of where the 45 degrees is. All right, now that I've scored it with my saw, you can see it makes it a bit harsh. Hence why I only go once. And then now I'm going to run a few passes with my box cutter. Usually two or three should do, and then it cuts right through. Once we've made our cuts, they went all the way clean, so I tried to sand it off a bit, but then I relied mostly on the fact that we're going to be using some of the glue to help clean up our lines or the joinery pieces. So we cut all our pieces to size. I went with the plan where the molding is smaller on the left and the right, and then the middle piece is much larger. So what I'm using is no more nail glue. I've used this on my channel many times before, especially when doing the hallway makeover and also the entryway makeover. I will link both videos down below for you guys, but I feel like I go into great detail about cuts and how to use your normal nail glue in my geometric, I'm not sure what to call the wall, but the accent wall in my entryway, I go into great description of how I DIY this. So in this case, I am spacing everything out by 12 centimeters from each other. That white little spacer that I'm using, it's 12 centimeters. So I space everything out. I make sure that it's straight and level. We glue it onto the wall. So before we secure it and press it against the wall, we want to make sure that it's straight and level. Once the pieces were dried all together, we came back and then we filled out all the joinery pieces with, you can either use caulking or you can use paintable glue. I always advise that you use paintable glue when doing such projects because you're going to want to go over it with paint. So once all of that is done, I went over it with a paintbrush, and that is pretty much it that we've done in this bedroom this far. And we're gonna go back into the future where I am basically cleaning the walls. Bye! Alright guys, so we cleared the room. Still need to mop this, but I don't see why I need to torture you with my cleaning and everything. The only thing we have left in this bedroom is just our chair, and that's pretty much it. So we are basically ready for the bed to get delivered. I never thought we'd finally get to this part, and I'm sorry for the echo. It's because there's nothing left in here besides this chair. So yeah, we're finally ready for the bed to get delivered, and it's gonna get delivered on Thursday. I upload on Wednesday, so that means that's gonna fall in a different video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this DIY. I'm sure there are many people with better method to this because I didn't use the correct material for this wall. But anyways, there's more coming on my channel, things that I DIY'd for this room also years ago, but we're gonna introduce it on my channel. If you are returning subby, please leave me a comment down below. How do you feel about how I introduce my DIYs in my videos? I'm trying something new, something different. I just want to know how you guys take to it. Do you prefer my DIYs as separate videos, or you like them implemented inside my home updates videos? And if you are new to my channel and still haven't subscribed yet, and this is your type of content, what are you doing, my love? What are you doing? Go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and we're gonna bring more content like this to the channel. And with that being said, don't forget to be kind, love, and light. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!